Button.
Your
Welcome.
last attention.
Yeah, he'll get back.
I do not have audio from the game currently.
Well, hang on a second. I'll fix that.
Yeah,
I
so
did have
currently
audio.
I'm on my PC, but the connection is very spotty at best.
Hmm.
Oh, snake.
I have opened up the wrong file. Hang on.
Alpha, quick question for you.
Yeah.
Next week, how many people are we expecting?
We're not going to discuss that with the cameras rolling.
Oh, I didn't know they were rolling already.
So, Ocean City.
The
we
city
have
of
the-
oceans.
Do we have the sound of rain?
We do not.
Mm-mm.
Really? You mean to tell me that there is something horrifically wrong with this? Alright. Let's do some basic troubleshooting here.
Yay, problems.
And how about now?
I'm still getting nothing.
You're still getting no
I'm
sound.
Not hearing anything. Nope.
I mean, I was getting it on my computer, and now that I've switched to my phone, I'm not.
Yeah, I was getting the sound when I first showed up here, but then like it just stopped for some reason.
Alright, we're gonna quit and go back
Oh,
in.
there's the sound.
So
I
you're-
have the sound of the opening.
So you had the music
I'm
but
getting-
not the rainfall.
Yeah, I had the music in the opening, but I didn't hear the rain.
That could be a volume problem.
Could be. Like I messed with my volume.
I mean, I mostly heard the rain, but not the music, I think, when I was on my computer.
Well, there's
That's
no...
why I heard the music, but not the rain.
Alright, did everybody have the music starting out?
Yes.
No.
I
I
did.
thought I heard some notes.
Set, you don't?
I have nothing. Literally, my speakers are working and audio is supposed to be working because I'm hearing you guys.
Check
Go back to the opening.
check
for a
the
second.
volume on... Alright, yeah, good idea.
Okay, how about now?
I can hear the music from the loading, or from the menu.
Okay.
It could be his stream volume.
Could be.
Alright.
Check... Do you have it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I put a switch in browser.
Yeah, you just can't hear the rain.
Oh, I hear everything now.
Oh, well, yeah,
just
it
hear
must be the
rain.
sound then. Yeah, my sound from my rain is low. I'll fix that. Okay, yeah, it's a sound issue.
Alright, so...
Batman has an interesting hat.
Who's my narrator tonight?
Not me.
I guess I shall fill the role since no one else has stable enough connection.
Well, it's more that I also have to mute randomly.
There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. You loser. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain.
Nice weather we're having?
He smiles, and looks up, and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine, I guess. Wise man's once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike.
Was that before umbrellas were invented, or,
My name's Gus, by the way.
Hi, I'm Alpha.
Pleased to meet you, Alpha. Hey, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you?
Sure, I got 48.
You put Gus some meat and he beams. Thank you very much, Alpha. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet.
Take her easy, Gus.
Oh, that possibly could help in the future.
Gus smiles and continues to enjoy getting rained on. Yiggity. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. How the fuck do you know my life?
Well, what the game doesn't tell you is that the rain is of a golden variety.
Golden seems inaccurate.
You really said that on this family show, huh?
How could you?
You've said worse.
You son of a bitch.
The Army surplus store is closed for the night. It's a bus stop.
We're going to go there last because that's the indication we have.
It's trash cans. Full of trash. You find a discarded bottle of cologne. And it's cheap.
This bottle of cologne was inexpensive to begin with, and throwing it away didn't make it any more valuable. So here's another class of armor called Stench. And it counts as a potion.
The door on the note says, please. I think this store sells broken glass and drafts.
What about green?
This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned.
Maybe.
This trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp.
Dark
Honestly looks like a little soldier.
Kinda does. Dark alley at night, don't mind if I do.
Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys.
Eh.
But how else is he going to lose this pearl necklace?
Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized this streetlight.
I swear to Christ, Mongo.
The door to the newspaper office is locked and the windows are all
You're
blown
right, you're missing a husband
Looks
and
like
a little
Kurt
boy.
really is dead. You'd have thought he had at least 7 or 8 more decades left.
They call me Batman.
It's late. The bank is closed. You can't see anything interesting with that within walking distance in that direction.
Well,
Most likely this is an old-ass flashlight.
yep. Well, that leaves one building and one building alone. Murray's Antiques.
The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi. You must be Alpha. We don't get many customers this time of night. Or at all.
Wait, so your uncle is Murray?
Murray is the uncle, yes. That's me. You were expecting me?
Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, jeez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you.
Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific.
He is.
You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he?
I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back.
Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfold sound like a deadly spy mission.
Yeah, this is going to take some explaining.
Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. Explain away.
We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch.
Okay.
Jessica leads you to the back room, furnished with some desks and strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation.
I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques?
Yes and no. A few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement.
Hinky, you say?
Murray called them tainted. Dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed.
Now, this is where that haunted perk we picked up back at the diner can come in handy if we choose to take it.
I say take it. Always do the special options.
Wait, so are we talking about like the Shroud of Shadow? The orb of tsunami?
Who
No, the
knows?
orb of pepperoni.
So do we take the special option?
I say yes.
Yeah.
It's special.
Yeah, I know about that kind of thing.
Joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and some of them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt.
And Uncle Murray went out to get one, never came back?
That's the long and short of it, yep. But what do you say? Are you in?
So what's our attitude here?
Oh, absolutely.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Adventure!
I am always up for a crazy adventure.
Great. You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Why, that's well timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him.
Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room.
Great. I could really use some sleep. So let's...
You are way too tired to go back out in the street tonight, honey. You are not for the streets. This desk is a mess.
Whose desk is this?
Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into him and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. His curse-proof shovel and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it.
Will do. I mean, won't.
It's
Wait,
Murray's desk,
curse
pile of
proof?
papers.
What's that?
Because they talk about removing curses, but what's this about curse proof?
No idea.
Well, you don't know what's on the desk. You're not sure what the clock is telling, but it sure isn't time.
Yeah.
It's Jessica.
Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night.
Hang on a sec, you can't go to sleep yet.
I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up.
Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over.
What's our attitude?
Oh...
I don't know, I'm kind of feeling number one.
Okay. Wow, a mission already?
You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? This info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectatron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. Hey!
That doesn't sound good.
I took a shower last night.
I took one before the stream. I was gonna have Gabby go get it, that's why she came over tonight, but since you turned up out of the blue...
I guess there's no time like the present.
As in, there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block if the readings are right. There's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there.
Well...
Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight.
A fight? Hell yeah!
Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby! Gabby reappeared with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Alpha and help him get that hat, okay? Okay. Gabby, ready for action. Let's mosey.
Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat?
According to the readout, yeah. A man's fedora, probably.
And I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it?
Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office.
I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering.
You'll be in and out, and back here, and in bed before you know it.
Sweet. Let's do this.
Now we have a companion.
How's it
Good
going?
lord, we have a companion the size of a bus.
I should get a move on.
Isn't she a goblin?
Yes.
There's nobody you need to call right now.
And
Why is she
goblins...
so big?
I couldn't
Oh,
tell you,
call
but
her.
goblins were a thing in the last game, too.
There's nobody at this desk.
Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this?
Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight.
I see.
You don't have time to play games right now.
Is that a cat?
You
It
cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does.
appears to be.
A modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. A white cat is snoozing on an old towel.
What's this cat's name?
Calliope. Murray got her a couple of years ago.
Aw, pretty kitty, pretty
Aw.
kitty.
You give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all.
Why doesn't Penelope like me?
Sort of eventually. Giving her some sardines. She loves those.
Do you have any sardines?
No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cold War surplus store next door.
Okay.
We have
We
a
are
mission.
investing in sardines.
Indeed.
Wonder where this door leads. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently, it goes nowhere.
Nice.
That's
I have a sneaking suspicion about that door later.
Jessica's not going to let you sleep until you get that hat.
Let's go get a hat.
Abby grins and gives you a thumbs up.
Hey, Gabby. Everything all right?
It's the Beans Ease, Alpha.
So, you're a flapper, right?
Ha ha, yes. Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby's parent flapped too. And Grand Gabby.
But it's only been the style for 7 or 8 years. Oh, goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh?
Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby and the previous ones too. It's okay. Don't worry too hard. Or to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy.
You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby?
Ha ha. Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later.
Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby?
Oh yes, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great-great-great-grand Gabby came and popped in just some blocks from over there. Or two-popping, as they would say. Haha.
Wow. So your family's been here for quite a while, huh?
Yes, 14 years.
You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this, run down.
That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny.
What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country.
No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in.
You guys remember what year this is?
This is the 20s, right?
1928 specifically. Funny he should mention the economy being so well right now, when in approximately a year's time. Is that all we got?
Looks like.
How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal, Gabby?
Oh, it coincided. Gabby was just looking at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. And Murray said, "We're going to need some muscle for this." And Gabby says, "Gabby has several muscles, strong ones." And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then.
Interesting.
Mongo has muscles on muscles.
Gabby
2.
is clearly the salt of the earth.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yep.
10. That's it. Well, out we go then.
Whoa.
Now, are those pigtails or horns, though?
Yes.
Horns.
First thought was Viking helmet kind of thing.
I love how she walks.
Nothing's gonna change except for the, hey, over here. Nothing's gonna change except for the...
Abby went to go feast on Gus.
Probably killed Gus, right?
Let's go check on Gus now, because I'm actually kind of concerned. Gabby,
Oh, Gus is
you are
wrong.
more chaotically powered than Goku.
Seems alright enough to me.
Okay, Time to bust in here and find a weird cursed hat.
Oh boy!
Take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. That sounds like a bad idea.
From all the way over there.
No.
Through it.
You're not, bro.
So when I get over here, there we go.
AP feed, coffee.
There's a pink slip on that desk.
Let's get here first.
There's a half-finished letter on the typewriter.
Reginald, I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler. Under the water cooler this afternoon? Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely...
Yeah.
It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about?
About that pink slip.
The pink slip!
Hendon, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on.
I think you're going to have to deal with a lawsuit in 10 years.
Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. Reporter's cufflinks.
The left one is engraved, always check, and the right one says, your sources. It really makes you think.
Wait, hold on. Didn't we most recently buff our mysticism?
Yes, we did.
We did with the... Let me see. With the canned pears.
Equip the cufflinks.
I'm thinking I will. This is an accessory. Same as the welding gloves, I think. Yep,
We don't need protection if we kill things faster.
true.
So we lose fire protection or hot protection to gain more.
Yeah, we're gonna...
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hang on to this until we find a stronger hot armor. This way we can... we're gonna hang on to a collection of items that'll really allow us to buff ourselves in any direction as necessary.
As we once did.
None left to
There's
plunder.
nothing left to plunder here.
Oh, hey!
It's one of those new Arcane Press newsfeed things. High tech.
Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlookers report it might be beef or maybe lamb.
Severe storm causes trolley disaster. Prevents 5 other trolley disasters.
Today's
the irony!
Today's winning racehorses: Gristler's mother, Too Much Corn, and Howitzer Jacket.
Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized.
Unfortunately, it doesn't say where the cheese wheels were taken.
Sadly.
Unfortunately.
Second
Mumsy,
edition of...
did they raid one of your parties again?
Unfortunate. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, say local children.
When you start adding letters into it, the children will no longer speak it.
Silence. Frisian bards declare independence. Claim Debauched Tavern as a sovereign city-state. That sounds right.
Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says you'd think he could have left a bigger tip.
Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. Says Dempsey in an interview.
Today's list of banned dances: the Chutney Slider, the Dirty Dirty Blitz, and the Upside Down Tango. What the hell is the Upside Down Tango?
Well, you see, that's what happens when you firmly grip your partner by the ankles, turn them around, and begin...
Alright, looks like we found all the topics.
No, you're talking about
Seems
Hulk
so.
and Loki. That's the...
There's a half-finished document in this typewriter.
Government corruption at an all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report that...
It cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter.
Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you're giving me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief.
And this guy is firing everybody.
So the Editor-in-Chief is a government pawn.
Clearly. You see the corner of the note sticking out from under the desk blotter.
Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the Prohees. Beck.
Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. There's a handwritten note on this desk.
Robson. First Hinden, then Carver? Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's going to karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis Curtis. P.S. What's a karate?
SpongeBob fans, you rejoice. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pouring yourself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey to filling a spittoon.
Yes.
Increases your max MP by 1 until you use another potion.
A few months ago, somebody decided this coffee wasn't good enough to drink. You apparently disagree with that decision.
That sounds right.
You do so to the extent that you are willing to bet your life on it. Considering it's months old.
I would not.
That was a force of habit.
I would not consider this to be helpful at this moment. Probably more helpful if we get an AP regeneration boost.
I would also say that it's not even coffee anymore. Like, physically, it is no longer...
That is sludge.
Mutated bean juice.
I believe it's called tar.
Yeah.
There's a crumpled up pink slip on this desk.
Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need to find a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will give you both the axe and I will set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable.
You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person.
I must disagree.
You see a thin 3-ring binder on this desk.
You got an item.
Pneumatic tube system operational manual.
This is a reference. This is a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the Eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure.
It's the newspaper's archives from 1783 to 1799.
Good golly, that's old.
There were newspapers in the 1700s.
You want to look up? This seems like a waste of time.
Looks to me like it's going to be the same throughout all of these year ranges. Oh?
What date we look at the archives for? Oh, hey, my birthday in 1908.
So...
Wait, hold on. Isn't that when when she died?
The hitchhiker, yes. The hitchhiker, yes.
Ooh, interesting.
So this gives me the theory that if we find any dates throughout the adventure, we could come back here and read up on them. I'm sure there will be...
And then we will go to Narnia and slay the water-cooling dragon.
Surely there will be opportunities to test this theory, especially if this article is about the hitchhiker incident.
You find something interesting.
Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Crullins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crullins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say?
Unlikely.
That's
Sure.
very unlikely.
And on top of that, it granted us
Super
5 HP.
Hey, Numbsy, let's grab some rock salt, some gasoline, and a lighter.
And some Vicks.
We have 20 XP.
Yeah, so give me a second to look down our choices here. We need one more mysticality bump in order to get this book. So actually, might I recommend we boost mysticality with 15 XP, and that grants us the book. And gives us more
We are
power
going
on our
heavy.
spatula.
Yeah, we are going heavy with mysticality this one.
Yeah.
I mean, is the rest of the game going to be anything like the prologue, where you're going to have to like
Oh wait,
really measure out what you do in order to unlock and do everything?
not necessarily. If it's anything like the first game, only the first level is one where we can't actually go back to. The rest of the game we can come back whenever we want via a map system. If this is like
So
that,
in theory, this couldn't even hurt us.
correct. And I'm wrong.
Oh.
We've already bought this, so never mind that. Instead, our choices right now are we can buy strong back at 15 to give us another muscle, or we can hold out for good eyesight for better item and money drops, or what else have we got here? The book needs 5 mysticality. Wasn't there? I thought there was something else.
We already ate the pears. I don't think you can eat them again.
Well, no, we can't.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, as it turns out, I think those are our only 2 options. Do we buy muscle, or do we hold out for something else later?
I personally say hold out.
Yeah, I do too, because the faster you get that, the better items you can.
Yeah, that would certainly be helpful when I get to the point of grinding later. Alright, so next time we spot a date somewhere, we'll come back here and try that theory.
The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. Ew. Got an item.
Yeah.
Leftovers.
You don't know what went into this bag, but you know that the only thing that's ever going to come out of it is a congealed mass of foul goo. And this appears...
I mean, that should be the copy, too.
Yeah, this appears to have the same power as the jar of rotten vegetables.
Alright, good. We have another way to weaken our enemies.
Looks like Venable made good on his threat.
I would say the drawer on this one is very much ajar.
Yeah. Nothing. Venable must have taken all his stuff out before smashing it.
So
Now
not
then.
only is he capable, but he's smart.
It's a big, heavy water cooler, and it's got something to hide.
We're probably gonna need some muscle. No.
Hey, look, a trap door.
Nah, I would have told you if you did.
Right.
Let's see it.
An underground press. Literally. There's still a newspaper left in it.
Hey, what's a new paper?
Better
Is
than
it-
old paper.
Is there only one article in here?
Got an item.
This was printed in a secret underground newspaper office. Can we read it? Sure enough, we can. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind.
Oh, hey, Tom. How's that going, Jerry?
Smells like a commentary on political cartoons.
Probably.
Yes, but the cat would mind, wouldn't he?
I would think not. See if there's anything I can do with any of these. Not at the moment.
My headset.
It's a calendar from 11 years ago. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. Happened on July 22nd, 1917.
So, that's our chance to test that theory next time we go upstairs.
Okay.
Oh, fish!
Oh, Dagon is here.
Hmm.
It's the control panel of the pneumatic tube system. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off.
Let's hold off on this for a minute. It's clobbering time.
Kick some ass!
Something around here seems pretty fishy, and it's these two moist fellas standing between you and that abandoned hat over there.
Whoa!
Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to interpret investigate as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably for the best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten slickly in the dim light, though you can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered with oily sewer filth. More notable, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the lead here, but save the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge, bulging round eyes glare at you out of the darkness, faintly luminous like radium watch dials, and they hiss and gurgle at you between rows of pointed, shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the side of their heads open and close like thin, wet mouths gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets. This seems more likely to you.
Gross.
It appears that they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking until they've judged how much of a threat you are.
Let's dive in and fight them.
Kill them all! Wait, well, oh, she has a spider as a familiar.
This guy's gonna have to go. Think I better weaken him too. Well, yeah. Here's what I'll do. I'll weaken him, and then I'll beat him with a rock.
What?
And then I will... Yeah, if I blast this guy, he'll go down. Leonardo will survive. Nice! Friendly
Ow.
spider. That's good.
Spider
Alright.
sushi.
Hey, you can heal? Interesting.
Heals all allies for 5 HP. Pretty good, but I think we'll be okay even if the spider brings anyone down. So, flap slap.
Ow.
Yeah, he'll heal Gabby. We will throw a rock. And then we'll zap.
And then spat you.
Rip him off.
God damn, that guy's strong.
You
I
want
used the
Hey,
spider to
okay.
destroy the spider.
things that you'd rather not think about any further. Also, Leonardo the Turtle grows stronger.
Excellent.
Hey.
Alright, and when we go up and read that date, if I'm correct, we'll have enough to get that purchase. But first...
Yes.
It's a very old manhole cover. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground.
Before we pick up that hat, now we'll try this. We have the manual, let's read it.
Wrong.
No. We will consult the manual.
Consult the manual.
Startup instructions. Push the green power on button. Pull the pump and gauge lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. Can somebody get a screenshot of this and guide me through?
Already took a picture, we're good.
Fantastic. Alright, so, what do we do?
Alright, let's see. We shall
Green button.
push the green button.
Indeed. Let's do everything else first to see what happens. Nothing on the red button. Nothing on the lever.
Nothing.
Green button.
Green button makes a satisfying click, and you hear a motor starting up somewhere. Pull the pump engage lever. Pull the lever, Crunk!
Green button. Red button. Okay, so it's just a red power off. Indeed. Alright, push green. Pull lever.
Pull the lever with a very pleasing kerchunk, and the motor noise turns into a sort of loud, windy whine. A yellow light is glowing on the console. Nothing about a yellow light. So let's see.
Turn the knob.
Adjust the suction rate for the pressure diagnostic indicators.
So what does it say about the knob? And the lights therein?
If there's a red indicator light that is on, set the suction adjust dial to A.
Okay.
If the blue indicator light is on, the suction adjust dial to E, and if the green one is on, to D.
So red, orange, and green are spoken for?
Red, blue, and green.
Red, blue, and green.
Okay, so what is yellow?
I hit B.
Click the dial into place, and the noise turns into a sort of shuddering growl for a second before an orange light flashes briefly, and the entire machine shuts down.
An orange light flashes
Yes,
briefly.
that was it.
Alright, so...
There's no red, blue, or green. There's only red, blue, and green.
Alright, let's
Try G.
Why not? G is no good.
Nah.
F is no good.
Did we try E?
E is no good.
Alright.
D is no good. C appears to have done...
It seems to have activated some kind of sucking power. Stupid.
Machine is no longer responsive. Well, we did something, I guess.
This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover.
You know what I was thinking? What
What?
if activating that machine would have killed the fish people?
It's a
'Cause it would have
possibility.
sucked them up. Yeah, it would have sucked them up into the thing.
It's a possibility, but I feel like that might have taken away any hope of XP.
Oh, you've now got a terrible cursed fedora.
A simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it.
Nothing good can come of this.
You're right.
Ah, look how fancy we look. Curses be damned.
Alright, so I'm guessing Ocean City altogether just brings the same text. Now, we got 1917?
I believe so, yes.
There we
27.
go. The top story from that date is the Ocean City Comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great for everybody. We now have 30 XP. Do we purchase good eyesight, or do we hold out for something future?
I say purchase good eyesight.
I would say get good eyesight.
You can
because
recognize
drops could be very useful.
the letter E from really far away.
Huzzah!
Fantastic. So we have recovered the hat. I don't believe there were any doors back. So,
No, I believe there was only that manhole cover.
and it doesn't let us do anything. So the best thing we can do right now is head on back to the antique shop. Also, do you guys notice... Watch the lighting as I go outside. Did you notice the gradual fading in of light?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Watch the gradual fade out going inside. It really simulates the eyes adjusting. That is a nice touch.
God, these guys
It
are
is.
Hello.
Also, there's the handyman.
There's a brick wall behind it. God. Calliope is still sleeping on her towel.
Charles Wallace.
Charles Wallace.
You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Alpha.
That I am. Pleased to meet you, Alpha.
What do you do around here?
Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running, built the detectatron and all the uncursing machine too.
Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry.
Oh, it's nothing really.
Let me ask you something.
Anything I can help you with.
What's this about an uncursing machine?
Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works, eh? The innards are all wired to a little porcelain cat figure that Murray found somewhere.
Well, that's weird.
In a real traditional sense? Yep.
Nothing right now, Charles. Thank you much. Alright.
You should tell Jessica you got that hat before you went to bed.
I suppose I
And
should.
that you're wearing it. Looks like you found the hat.
I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. Doesn't look unusual. Although...
Yeah?
Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why.
I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually.
More like a feeling of dread. Like something terrible's about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet.
Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take this hat and go sit in that machine over there.
Why?
That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off the hat, right?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, but,
What?
can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved?
Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix.
What?
Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to psychically project it into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Sir, I've seen the spittoons you reach into. Desk looks pretty busy.
That letter from Uncle Murray was a real surprise.
I didn't read it. What did it actually say?
Basically, he just asked if I could come visit him. Because he needed help with something big and he knew I had an adventuresome spirit.
Adventuresome spirit? Yeah, that's Murray, alright.
I haven't seen him in ages. I mean, I only ever saw him at Crimbo, and sometimes he came with us when we went camping in the summer. But after I moved out to go to college, we kind of lost touch except for birthday cards.
You dropped everything to come see him?
Sarcasm or excitement?
I'm going with...
That's the excitement. That's just me, though.
I mean, I'm a sarcastic bastard by nature, so... my brother cannot currently help us.
So am I. I'm gonna have to...
Or...
I'm gonna have to swing up for sarcasm. I wasn't carrying anything of value. Just a crappy desk job that I was sick to death of.
Well, working here will definitely be more exciting than working at a desk.
You yourself are working at a desk right now.
Yeah, but you aren't taking over from me. You are taking over from Murray.
Let me jump over here. Well, sorry, Mongo. Let's hope it's just a temp gig. How is this helping find Murray? Not to dispute the importance of collecting these weird artifacts, but I'm worried about him.
Oh, I guess we didn't explain that. See, the Detectatron 1000 is new. We only got it running after Murray disappeared. He always searched out artifacts in more hands-on ways. Research, networking, following rumors, that kind of thing. The last artifact he went after, it could basically be anywhere. But the Detectatron only detects the nearest artifact.
I see. So you figure if we pick him up in order, eventually we'll get the one that he was looking for.
Right. I wish to hell he'd let to know about where he was going, but I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he just rushed off all excited like a kid in a toy store. That's Murray for you.
Yeah, that tracks. Alright.
There's a chess set on this table.
Anybody want to play chess?
Not me. Never learned.
Jessica?
Sure. You play white this time. Ooh.
Alright, let's begin by advancing a pawn.
Jessica chuckles.
Well, damn.
Jessica advances one of her knights. What's your play?
Well, let's try this. Develop a bishop.
Jessica grins.
Develop a queen. Dang it!
Checkmate.
Well played, Jessica.
She's a smart one.
You play white this time.
Is she going to checkmate us in 3 moves no matter what we do? Advance a rook.
I wonder.
Develop a rook.
Alright.
Let's see.
Advance a pawn.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think we're going to be...
I think if we tried the weird sounding ones.
Yeah, chill.
Alright,
Number 3.
Fianchetto a queen. Fianchetto a king. And Jadob a pawn.
Yeah, she's gonna be as big no matter what.
Yeah, she's gonna beat us no matter what we do.
Alright, so we're going to need a... We're going to need apparently...
Armor.
We're going to need apparently 2 of some kind of armor and have that armor hit in order to win one of these games. Or have even a chance at playing. So,
Alright.
that's even more proof, I think, that Ocean City is just going to be our permanent central hub. And we will be able to come back here anytime. So I don't think we any longer need to really strategize out.
Did you need different armor per move? Is that what I just saw?
Yes.
I hope I didn't see that right.
No, you did see that, right?
Boy.
So
Oh,
that's going to be pretty interesting. We're going to need several armor buffs.
We're basically gonna need a whole suit of armor to beat her.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
It's the uncursing machine. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today?
The terribly cursed fedora.
No sooner have you sat down in the machine with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good 5 minutes, it flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever. Giggity? Whatever honest energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine.
This hat is clean, both spiritually and launderily. And hey, there's our 5th mysticality right there.
Hey, now we can read the book.
Now, how do I get rid of that curse?
The curses are like energy, Alpha. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. I can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman?
Newton?
Newman, yeah. The machine knows how to take curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness spiritualist stuff. I don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come and project your consciousness inside of it.
We will get to that. But let's first get that mysticality boost, shall we? Oh, good. We're already wearing it.
It's not black anymore. It's now white.
And
It's
now,
uncursed.
Now that we do have the 5 mysticality, yes, we will read the handgun's tale. You commit the techniques to memory and then practice them by shooting the book to pieces with the nearest convenient handgun. Your mind is filled with tricky handgun techniques. You should get thee to a gunnery and practice them. Is the spatula technically a ranged weapon? Because if it is, that just makes us even stronger. Let's
I think
see.
it is.
Let's see. Magical weapon doesn't count either here nor there. Oh well, the hat still helps. What's this?
What's the new? Oh.
Oh yes, good.
Ah.
Alright, now back to this.
You sit in the chair, which is still surprisingly comfortable, and put the wheelbender dome thing back down over your head. You close your eyes and open your mind to the machine. Where do you want to go?
The Fedora's Curse.
Sounds like a terrible fanfic.
Do this. Oh. You're a woodsman.
A portal to another world is open, but the work here is not yet done. The curse remains unsolved.
We
Go
ain't
solve
leaving.
it, bitch.
We ain't leaving yet.
Fedora Reserve. Oh god.
Oh.
I heard thy death call, creature. Just now I will find in thy murder. A tree fell before its time, a ground stained with sin.
Yes.
It in the Arcadia ego, or even in Arcadia, there is death.
Yes.
Even in paradise, there is a killer.
Yes. Thou know who I am, and why I'm here.
Aye, Cutter, there has been a murder.
What knowest thou of murder?
That I did not do the murder, and that is all.
What mo have thee for me?
Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always telleth the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speak in it all, but honks.
If I find in thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save in thee.
Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood.
Blessed be her branches.
Giggity. Which tree has done the murder today?
We'll speck into the first tree.
I say I did not do the murder. I also say I am one of 3 brothers. One always tells the truth, one always lies, and the other does not speak in it all, but honks. For he is a goose. Big power in the wood today, Cutter.
Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin.
Not me a sinner, that I assure thee.
Thou claim to be without sin.
None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to murder.
Then whose?
Look for my brother.
Lead me not astray.
I knew.
Hey, I serve the wood. I'm a murderer, Cutter, like my brother.
Thy brother speakings of 3 brothers.
This is fairy talk.
Is it
No thing has honkin' in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg.
no honking since then?
No, sire.
Something tells me he's the liar.
Oh.
Something is rotten in the woodcutter,
Aye, a murder.
with perversions at its source.
Speak to me of speak to me of
Jeez.
perversions.
I have nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them.
What did thou telling me?
I am troubled by the murder. Of it I know no thing.
I warned thee. My forgiveness makes no room for liars.
I will do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt.
Thy brother speaking of 3 murders. Brothers.
I do not honkin', sire. I swear in upon it.
Never hast thou honking.
Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes.
So one's speaking the truth, one's lying, and the other one's, well. Yeah.
One guy said one only honks, correct?
Yeah, I was the first guy.
Thou
One
lie.
tells the truth, one always lies, and one.
Thou lie about honkin', tree.
Say?
Thy brother's honkin' not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do murder in the wood.
Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract thee whilst I making my escape. Goodbye, Cutter.
Do not run from my wood, tree.
Kill
Oh.
him! Kill him!
Thou do not run?
Nay, I growen. In 100 years shall have grown so tall and strong, thy axe will never fell in me.
But I'll not wait 100 years. Die, murderer!
I mean, he also only speaks lies.
Did go out in the wood today, Cutter, and wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You gain 5 experience.
Way!
I'm not sure what has happened. But as you turn with the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident the curse which plagued the Star Citadel felt thing is finally gone for good. Put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Upgrade! Now all you've got to reckon is whether or not you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora.
Absolutely.
Well,
So now we get a max HP boost along with the hat. Cool.
Hey.
I love it. That's awesome.
Nice hat.
No need for the cursing machine.
right now. Hey, you can sleep. How'd it go?
It worked, I guess.
Great. What was it like?
I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter. That was me, I guess. And these talking trees, and one of them had sinned.
You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me.
Okay, good. That's it then. Let's go in here. The bed is to the left, so we're going to go right to left this time.
A television set. You've heard of these. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet.
Nice.
Ah, time without reality TV. It's a shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes.
Actually was hell back then.
There's an old ragdoll on top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant.
Now, why the fuck don't I have the option to take it?
Plot reasons? I don't know.
That's annoying.
A simple
I'm
like
thinking
a
it's
chair,
something we collect later on and you'll put
or
there.
pens,
Maybe.
or paper, or anything. You're dead tired, but you shouldn't sleep in these wet clothes. Go and pack your trunk before you sleep, you savage.
Oh!
What the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash.
Everything?
Everything except bizarrely the stamp from Murray's letter.
Alright, so let's take a look at that stamp. The stamp from the letter Murray wrote you was the only survivor of your luggage inferno. It's got a picture of a cute dog on it. Weirdly, it isn't even charred. Curious. The postmark says April 18th, 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple weeks ago. Huh.
Mm.
To the newspaper.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get one more thing. We'll have to wait for that until tomorrow, I guess. And that concludes day 0.
Sequence. Oh.
Jacob Oh, Christ.
Crap.
Oh.
These dorm beds are so uncomfortable. Poster of my favorite literary ghost. Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. He has a stash.
Hello.
Hello. Nice faces you got there?
Yeah, let's keep with the sarcastic remarks. Nice faces you got there.
You know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually.
Uh-huh. before we examine the lockers, anything over here?
Our founder, Brown.
You think he was just on a cart?
He might be.
This lady looks friendly. There's nothing behind that door yet.
Alright, let's do the locker puzzle first. 6 lockers. Hello?
Hello?
Do it.
Well, let's go through one by one, I guess.
Alright.
The first locker.
Reveals a thriving colony of ants.
Number 2.
Full of peanut butter.
Number 3.
A tiny shrine to Babe Ruth.
Number 4.
Ooh.
Empty.
Number 5.
Filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. Fucking Julia Child.
Number 6.
Opens up the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. Slam it shut quickly so as not to suffocate.
And number 7?
There isn't a 7th one.
I said, check the 7th one.
As I said, there are only 6 lockers.
Check the 7th locker, now!
Okay, jeez. You look in the 7th locker. Filled with old school papers.
Let's look at them.
They've all got your name on them. They're your papers.
How I Spent My Summer by Alpha Stardix, age 6. The summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end.
Oh, God.
I need the pile of school papers you
Those
find.
late drafts are gonna get you eventually, Alpha.
You checked this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. So, with the knowledge of what was in the 6 lockers, which one belongs to you?
The 6th one.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. The expanse of space and these weird facial beings, right?
Listen, I'm telling you, he just came from a cart ride
Mm.
in the middle of the woods.
So that guy's problem.
Hello there. You must be... here we are. Stardix. Alpha Stardix.
Actually, it's Stardies, but there was an error in translation when we came to Coney Island.
Alright, where do we go from here?
I know I am, but who are you?
I know I am, but who are you?
I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class.
But I dropped out.
In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class.
Oh, I get it.
I want to go with number 2, but
Yeah,
anyone
do it.
else getting Evil Within vibes?
I want to
No,
put
I'm
you
getting-
forward, yeah.
West of Loathing vibes.
So do we like butts?
I mean, you
Well,
do.
we cannot lie.
But... Butts,
Now then,
asses,
there are three
rumps.
classes for you to choose from. There's advanced kicking and throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have overview of curd conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, weird time signatures 504. This course is for jazz agents.
You know, I get the feeling that we are currently looking at muscle, mysticality, moxie in that order.
I agree.
And if that's the case, Set, I think you're about to have your greatest dream come true.
Cheese wizard!
Now, if
Actually, I was going to say that we should cheese the game.
Very funny. Now, if I select one of these, it should give us more explanation and then a confirmation. If it's like the first game, we'll do Cheese Wizard first, just in case.
We're also better kitted for a mysticality build right now.
Hmm.
As trained chef magi, cheese wizards are there. Use their intelligence and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard, elemental cheeses to damage their foes and soft, soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies.
I think it's going to take a damn big miracle to sway off of this. But let's check the other two.
Yes, but I want to hear the description. I was about to say, I want to hear the
descriptions of the
descriptions first.
Yeah, so do
But
I.
I'm fully committed to cheese curd right now.
Yeah, I think I am too. How about Pig Skinner?
As countless athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer the direct application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie.
And a
The high
jazz,
school bully in Stephen King's books.
and a jazz
Masters of
agent.
syncopation and improvisation, jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weaving their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to say cheese wizard.
Cheese
but
wizard.
That jazz agent is a close second.
Yeah, definite cheese wizard.
Cheese wizard.
Cheese wizard!
Brilliant.
Now then, there's just a minor matter of your minor. Looks like you've already completed it, but doesn't say what you studied.
Alright, so let's check these three out and see what they mean.
Cryptobotanist, so you're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. An insectologist, so you're an expert on the bugs and the birds and the bees and such. A psychogeologist, you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams.
So, we already have a rock throwing technique.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So
I'm
we'll
kind
go
of going for
Yeah.
rocks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the power
Plus, we
of
can
the
maybe
rock.
go Steven Universe on this thing.
Gentlemen, let's get our rocks off!
Oh.
Wait, we were supposed to have them on?
No, not at all. You know how to break open rocks and steal their secrets. So I'm going to guess our other options were to gather crafting ingredients from plants or from insects. Which kind of makes insects the funniest option, but oh well.
Anyway. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day.
How would I go about doing that?
He smiles and points at the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of the dream. Just through that door.
Thank you.
Anyone else remember those posts online about the
This lady
people who
looks
had
friendly,
really,
now she also looks too
really
busy to talk to
creepy
you.
vivid dreams?
Can't say I do.
Oh, you should.
Character sheet.
If you say so.
The only way to interact with inventory during a dream is if you have convinced Freddy to hold it for you at the exact moment you went to sleep.
I did that, though.
No, you didn't.
I did! I asked Freddy to hold all my stuff, and he said yes.
You don't even know Freddy.
Fine, you caught me.
Oh, come on! He's a giant bear that has some metal skin.
I thought they meant Freddy Krueger.
That's the joke.
Ah, the abyss. You could gaze into it for days. Nice lady at the desk says that this story leads back to your waking life.
Let's go.
We now know the way of cheese bending. Which question? Would you have to be a waterbender or an earthbender for that?
Yes.
Why would
Hmm.
it be an earthbender?
Surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for wear.
Alright, so we lose all of our effects each day, and hey, look
Oh.
at this.
Wow.
So our earliest option comes with Bewitch, which lines up real nice with our mysticality powers.
Yeah.
Does.
Cool.
Limberness.
So that's at 40.
Can you scroll down at all?
No. This is our one page of basic skills.
Wait, hold on. Hit tab.
That just takes us to perks.
Okay. Sorry, I was just reading the part at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Alright. So, Our effects are gone, which means our mysticality is back down to 4. Everything else still nicely intact.
Which is still fine.
And yet we've got the perks as if we had mysticality at 5 at the time.
Hmm.
Fuck it, Trebek.
Nothing new as yet here.
Morning, Alpha. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes?
All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire.
Oh, jeez, that's weird and unfortunate.
You seem less surprised by it than I would expect.
We've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front if you don't mind looking like somebody's dusty old grandpa.
Yeah, I'll be alright. But thanks anyway.
Just the other day, Gene got eaten by a
I've got
toad.
another mission for you.
Another cursed thing?
Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Most of the readings put it at the local speakeasy at the back of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues?
Alright. What am I looking for?
It appears to be a watch of some kind. A pocket watch or maybe a wristwatch. I can't be certain.
A watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else?
You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here.
Pretty neat trick.
Here's some meat for expenses, too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough.
100 meat, that's our biggest gain so far. This little chalkboard is magically linked to the chalkboard next to Jessica's desk. They will. They always do.
Money.
Soda, purple stuff, Sunny D.
Hmm.
Wait, she's writing groceries on that chalkboard.
A shelf full of books.
This wasn't here before, was it?
No, the antique bookshelf man came by this morning and Charles couldn't resist the deal.
Wow, I can't believe I slept through the antique bookshelf man.
All the books are in Latin. Never learned Latin myself, so who knows if it's the history of the Roman Empire we got there, or pornography. Could be both. You know any Latin, Alpha?
First vote, first serve.
Only pig. Only pig.
Yeah, good enough.
Oh,
Only-
yeah? So what's the Latin word for pig?
No, I mean pig Latin.
The Latin word for pig is pig Latin? Fascinating language.
Let's check the books.
Jessica, you are
Random
too
books from
precious
the
to
Latin
this
language
world.
collection. Lorem ipsum dolor sit ament. Appears to be about graphic design in the Holy Roman Empire. Hard to imagine that knowledge becoming relevant to your quest, but hey, now you know where to find it. What's this? You got an item. Jesus, I have smelled.
Why do I assume that only me and
Oh, that's
Alpha
what
get
it
the
is.
lorem ipsum joke?
Clearly too modern to have any resale value in an antique store anyway.
One woman's tale of her travels and the many terrible cheeses she encountered on them.
But did she dealt any of them?
Queso Fustulento. Deals 5 stench damage.
But Alpha, why do I have a feeling that
Magna.
only you and I got that joke?
Possibly because we are. Did anyone else get lorem ipsum?
Yes, I actually have the translation of that.
Oh,
It's
good.
pain and an illusion.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get any further than any of this.
And here I
so-
thought you were going to reference Miss Penny's class.
Hmm. Alright, so the
We
to-do
did go
list
to
now
the army.
shows up over here.
Start your search for the Kirch Wash at the Speakeasy.
This is cool. Something... So we can write our own notes here if we need to.
Oh,
Nice.
what do you know?
So that may save anybody the trouble of having to write notes going forward. Now, about this book. About this book first, actually.
You didn't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now.
Okay, then.
Read the author's account of the world's worst-smelling cheeses. It inspires you to feats of great stench. You got a skill. Queso fustolento.
Oh my god, son. Oh my god.
There's an epilogue, but due to a misprint, it's in a really, really small typeface. You could read it, but it's going to take some effort. If you do, Queso fustolento will deal 2 additional stench damage.
100
But we've got really good vision.
Yeah.
I mean, 100
I know, what the hell?
Yeah. We are far from that at this point, so now is not the time for squinting. Alright. So, does Gabby say anything new today? No, apparently she does not. Does Jessica say anything new?
Hi, Alpha. Anything I can do for you?
Nah.
What about Jacksepticeye?
Good to see you up. We've had quite the morning already. That bookshelf over there. Just bought it. A real rare find, Alpha. Came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Mustflower.
Wow, that's quite a provenance for a bookshelf.
Hey, it was the ship's wheel. Captain brought the Mustflower out to dock, couldn't steer, drove into a starfish, whole thing sank instantly. Anyways, anything I can help you with?
Jesus.
Okay, first of all,
Nothing right now.
I think they miswrote a T as or a K as a T. And second, how does one crash into a starfish?
Very carefully.
Oh no, ask Patrick.
Ah, Chapter 1.
Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City.
Man, that's hitting real close to home.
Now to find them golden girls that everyone's all about.
Can I not die while I'm not blind?
Come on, we want you to hit us. We want you to hit us. Come on, we want you to hit us. Come on. Come on. Hit us! Hit us!
Stop trying to hit us and hit us!
I don't think that's going to happen now, unfortunately.
Hey, he's gone.
See if we got anything new around here.
Go into the armor store.
I'll get there.
I want to see how many weapons you can purchase to murder people.
Oops. Let's check.
I'm sorry. Gas masks, dubious grenades, purses.
A lot of ordnance for a shelf. There seems to be a law against this sort of thing.
Not for about
Nearly
another 100
identical
years.
books about nearly identical rifles. This is my rifle, this is my gun.
This is for fighting, this is for fun.
Dangling bags for more army stuff.
Hey, they're selling men's purses.
Mercies.
The proprietor stands behind the counter.
Hi there. My name is Alpha.
Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel. Herschel Wood.
Hell yeah. War, war, war. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Herschel's expression doesn't change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia?
What's the story with those grenades?
Oh, they're probably fine.
Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then?
He looks at the grenades, then at you. Say, how would you like to do some field research?
Sure, why not?
He hands you a bunch of grenades. You got an item. Dubious Cola Wars grenade. So try them out next time you get in a fight, and when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went.
Okay. A standard issue blue cola grenade of questionable integrity.
That sounds right. Much like us.
So,
Oh my god.
see what we got here. Alright, first, let's look through what we've got now and see if there's anything we don't need. We definitely want to keep our slugger here. So our token muscle melee weapon, stench armor boost, more important to us used. Crowbar never ever sell. Fishing rod, muscle ranged weapon. Grimy mysticality magical weapon. Haunted Duck Call. Yep, good. These are way too strong to get rid of. This could be situationally useful sometime. Mysticality Boost accessory. Moxie ranged weapon. And hot armor accessories. So everything here is useful. So let's see what else we got here. Well, we're going to use the sardines, but not for any armor purposes. Cola Wars gas mask, good for stench armor. Item drop increase, that's lower priority because we have good eyesight. Helmet, good for physical armors. Ration cigarettes.
For you to start with the radio advertisements say.
Corroded cavalry
Actually,
saber.
I want to get those cigarettes because that sounds like it might be a quest item for someone. I'm not saying like right now, but in the future.
It's a possibility.
Could be.
Also,
that is better than the bat.
Yeah, we're gonna buy this and sell off the bat. So we've only spent 5 to get this increased muscle power. Dented bugle, Moxie ranged, stronger than the rusty pistol. So we're gonna trade off and get it at that discount. Expired seltzer. Puts out all allies on fire. See what else. Ooh, Parmesan missile.
Deal 3 physical damage and reduce Moxie by 3.
That's pretty good, but let's see what else we got around here. Smelling salts recover 1 AP. Useless to us at the moment. Surplus Cola Wars grenade.
Okay, so we know what it does.
So I'm inclined to the following hypothesis. Those dubious grenades that are described also as blue cola, some of them will do what a standard grenade will do, and I suspect some will just blow up in our faces and do the 10 damage themselves. That's my
So
theory.
it's a 50-50 shot. It's the same as the spatula.
Yeah, there is no good reason to swap
Nope.
this.
Nope.
And we still have enough money to buy either cigarettes or book. And I kind of want the book.
Yeah, we'll get enough meat to get the other stuff when we need to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we will worry about the armor units later. Looks like we need a combined 230 meat to get all of this.
Alright.
Cool. So that's good for now. Let's make some equipment if we need to. Let's read that first. This Cola Wars era army manual ensured that even the soldiers whose entire job it was to feed people were still able to inflict casualties. Parmesan missile, deal 3 physical damage and reduce Moxie by 3. Pretty good multi-use weapon. You read the book. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Seth.
You read the book and learn an efficient, battle-tested method for hurting people with cheese. Oh, I know so many. There are some notes scrawled in the margin by some former owner of the book. They're messy, but you could read them if you put some effort into it. If you do, Parmesan Missile will deal 2 additional damage.
So that'll be another 100 XP option later. The harder the cheese, the more damaging the projectile. Not right now, though. Alright. Let's get a move on then. First, we're going to go back to the antique shop. Because reason. Let's feed her.
Open the can of sardines. Calliope immediately wakes up, devours the entire can, then purrs as she licks the remaining oil from your fingers. Looks like you've made a friend. You
New
can now
cat
pet
unlocked! Way!
Excellent. You
Let's-
can now pet Calliope to receive a boon.
Let's absolutely.
You give her a nice scratching and she purrs as she goes back to sleep.
Aww. Calliope's infections, that's right. Calliope's affections have reinforced you against the slings and arrows and mice and birds of the world. So that's a physical armor. So that's a physical armor effect. I like that.
Cats are amazing, and I will kill anyone who says otherwise.
So I'm going to guess that's only good once per day. If even that often. Alright, so on to the main mission.
Now we can probably head to the alleyway.
Yeah, but we have a date to check here first.
True.
There it is, April 18th, 1906. Frisco Frights. This morning at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, the city of Frisco was rocked by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which science has not yet agreed upon a method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated at as many as 500, though that number will certainly increase due to the fires currently raging across the city. There have also been strange, scattered reports from witnesses who claim to have observed unusual phenomena such as beams of black light, subsonic laughter, and soul-rending nightmares. Though our editors wish to point out that Frisconians are known for their fondness of psychedelic intoxicants. You're really starting to enjoy this kind of research.
Yeah.
Newshound. You've got a nose for old news and you're always sniffing.
Ooh.
XP boost each time we read something new. Excellent.
Hey.
Well, that's ominous. What are we at now? 10? 10, yep. And we have now a new section called Combat Skills. So we'll be able to exercise those real soon.
In the daylight, Scribb's bank has been closed for some time. The door of the bank is fastened with 3 locks. That is the maximum possible level of security.
Why not 4 locks?
And 28 4-lock systems are still dismissed as an unachievable liberal fantasy.
Alright, let's look under the mat.
Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know where you're looking first.
Do I? How much stuff can be under a welcome mat?
Just the key to the bank's front door, as it turns out, the security of this place is inconsistent.
Huh. Alright then.
The door's locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the Greyhound Cerberus, 3-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of these 3 heads has a name: Phylax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw.
Alright, let's go down the line. Let's try Phylax.
The head of Phylax lets the key slide easily enough, but offers up incredible resistance when you try to turn it. Heracles would have used up all 12 labors just to get this thing going.
Damn, you
Methapon.
need 8 muscle.
That's
Methapon.
strange. The key turns over in the lock, but nothing happens. Something sneaky about this Pete, alright?
And that's 6 Moxie. What about Methapon?
The key fits in the hole, alright, but it's a labyrinth in the cylinder. You turn and hear click after click, but nothing results.
So in order
Well,
to
we're
get
not
in...
getting in there for a while.
Yeah, so we need 8 muscles, 7 mysticality, and 6 Moxie to get in this place. Alright, time for the alleyway.
Move between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious-looking door.
Knock on the door.
A little panel slides open atop the door and narrowed eyes regard you through it. Password.
We don't know this, do we?
We do.
We do?
Fiddlesticks.
Am I going senile?
Yes.
Did Jessica tell us this?
Yep.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I am.
Better not be a pro-he.
First vote, give me a number.
I don't know what a pro-he is.
Believe I heard a 2 and a 3 at the same time.
3.
I said 3.
Okay, my mistake. 3. Alright, there's a lot going on here. Let's check this out. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Set!
Oh.
Oh
my
God! Let's get there.
It is time. This guy loves hitting those spoons together. A milky-eyed sot. He turns his head towards you and smiles.
Yeah, let's buy him a drink.
After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. If you're not caught flat-footed, the truth sometimes can be found at your very feet.
I see. I think I see. We're a bit short on it as well, for the moment.
Yeah.
So let's save that for later.
I'm ready. The spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time.
We'll get to the bartender last.
Don't bother him. He's bouncing. This guy doesn't care about anything except the baseline.
And why should he?
Indeed.
He seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. This guy has been infected with the Charleston fever. Oh my. These people are obviously on a first date and you shouldn't bother them. Some weird symbols are carved into one of the floor tiles. It's weirdly irresponsible if this illegal poison dispenser have a first aid kit.
What's in it?
Touch pads and activated charcoal briquettes.
Well, the best aid is often the first one. A 5 HP restore and removes bleeding. That's got some uses. Really wish I would have had that against the Dust Devil.
Right?
And the briquette. All the curative powers of activated charcoal, now in a convenient pillow shape. Same thing, but cures poison.
Ooh.
Wish I had that against the dangerous spiders.
This lady is making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses.
Cool.
Piano player trills a tune. Door here. Won't budge, must be barred shut from the other side. The man behind the bar is shaking up a store. He looks up as you approach, but doesn't stop shaking.
Hello.
He grins. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place.
My name's Alpha.
Whatever you say, baby.
Are you Oliver?
Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man.
Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you?
Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck, and he left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch.
From who?
From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher.
Sorry. From whom?
From the mob guys, we always get it from.
I think number 2 is the only correct answer here.
Indeed.
Whence is the hooch coming?
Fancy Dan's mouse. The old refrigerator factory.
I see. How do I get there?
Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you.
Thanks?
Oh, wrong napkin. Yeah.
Take the
He takes that
napkin.
napkin back and grabs a different one with a copy of icons scrawled on it. As you take the napkin, Dan points at one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street, so if you take the go out of the alley and then hit straight for the alleged napkin, you can't miss the factory.
Alright, so this tells us that we do have a map system similar to what West of Loathing had. Very good to know. So let's check this. This crude map of Ocean City has been hastily scrawled onto a cocktail napkin. So we got two more locations as well. We got Plunkett Street and the Fridge Factory. Thanks, Dan.
Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house.
Sure. What do you have to drink about here?
Here.
Well, I'll have a beer then.
Have a beer. Yeah.
Excellent choice. Keeping things simple.
Bottoms up.
The bartender pours you a beer. You drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer.
You fortified your resolve with a pint of beer. 5 HP boost. Hooray! I'm gonna guess they cost 5 from here on. I wonder if we get this effect twice. I'm guessing not.
Stacking would be too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it once.
Yeah, no dice.
What happens if you keep drinking?
We don't have the kind of meat to do that experiment right now.
Oh.
Oh,
You're finding it a
You do
little
many.
hard to difficult to walk.
uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good.
Unless this is the funny walk. For the...
Oh, funny walk.
It's the funny walk for the game, so it doesn't actually do anything bad for us, I don't think. No, I'm guessing not. So we could leave Gabby here.
Nah, she's cool. Don't leave her.
We're not going to do that. Besides, we still need help.
Especially now that we're wasted.
I am drunk. I walked right past it. Alright, nothing there. Alright, seems as though we have done everything here, right? At least for the moment.
Indeed.
So here's what the map looks like. So Plunkett Street is where we are right now. We have our wander capability in case all else runs out. And... Alright. Let's do the walking.
A bedraggled hobo shuffles up to you with his hat in his hands. Excuse me, mister. Don't mean to trouble you. My name's Brendan Washington, and I was wondering if you might have any meat you could spare. Just 7 meat for a cup of joe to warm these old bones.
Well, wait. What's in that sack you're holding up?
Old bones, just like I said.
Alright, so we got 2 choices, and politeness is not one of them. Do we say something not too nice, or do we give him some charity?
I'm going with charity. Just because
Yeah, me too.
you never know what we might get out of things that could be useful.
I agree. Charity.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm just a good guy in general.
Sure.
Thank
Here you
kindly,
go.
mister. You're a real saint, so you are.
No problem. Bye.
Alright, so didn't benefit us, but who knows, it might have.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Imagine Mech Tech Refrigeration. This toll was obviously stolen and dragged here.
Yeah, look at the marks.
We got the mafia.
Alright, so I'm guessing this just isn't going to change, period. At this point.
Coming out. These folks look like they're here for some serious business. Whoa there, buddy. This is private party. Club members only. Yeah, like he said. Club members only.
What kind of club is it?
Shut up, yes, man.
It's the fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earnest gate guys.
Excuse me.
Fop Bum Egg? Never heard of it. How do I join?
What are you, thick? I thought it was obvious, pal. You give us meat. Whoa.
How much?
500. Yeah, 500 meat. Nancy, I told you to knock off that repeating business.
So
How
we don't have to-
am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat?
I panhandling the other bums over in Goldthwaite Park,
Where's that?
just north of west of here. You can't miss it. Yeah, you can't miss it. For the love of Mike Clancy, dry out.
Cool.
I mean, if we could earn meat that easily.
Let's stay here a minute.
You again? So you ready to join the party or what? Yeah, you ready to join the party, huh? Clancy,
I'm pretty
quit
sure
up.
this is gonna be.
What you want right in the mush?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. Yeah, it says very hard fight. Do you think you can take it?
Probably not. But we can try. Whoa!
Shut up, Mimsy!
He kneecapped
No,
Leonardo.
no! You bastard! Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, no, we ain't winning this fight.
Yeah, these guys seem pretty strong.
Our healer is down.
We don't have a chance. We're out of here.
Surrender, but
I'm not really sure what you expected to happen there. Next time you decide to pick a fight against 4 huge mob goons, maybe bring a little more firepower. You wait a few minutes for your wounds to scab over.
Your wounds have healed into stronger skin. Disgusting, clotted, colored skin. Or discolored skin. Well, at least we get 3 more HPs for our troubles, so...
I'm
And-
not winning that fight anytime soon, so...
Yeah. So we don't lose effects for having lost a fight. It used to mean the end of the day if you got beaten in a fight in the old game, so this is actually a breath of fresh air.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Anyway...
I forgot that guy had a shotgun.
Anyway, being that we can't do much here at the moment...
Oh no, we do have new speech. Cool. You are new in Ocean City? Your first time at it?
Yeah, this came up as a wandering midway exercise as opposed to actually talking to her. That's right, yeah.
What things have you got of it?
Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down.
Yes, Gabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people very excited. Oh, have you seen the board market? It's like a cat wearing pajamas.
What?
It has games there and a fortune teller.
Well, that does sound like a cat wearing pajamas. Well, how about that, huh? Not yet. Let's maintain our course for now. Alright, let's see what we can do.
Mostly the streets out that direction.
Let's go. Okay, so that just takes us out.
Mm.
A sign about those pointy rocks.
Presented to Gold...
Goldthwait Park, November 13th, 1922, by Margaret, Ocean City Comptroller. A few of my favorite pointy rocks.
Huh.
Well, we have a new date.
Huh. Looks like part of the sign has been graffitied. And yes, we do. We'll have to check out the archives next time we're back in on Plunkett.
The door to the botanical garden is locked. Probably don't want any of the plants to escape. That makes sense. The soil in here seems especially sandy. Oh, no, wait, that's just a pair of sandals somebody dropped in the planter.
Hey, more armor.
This footwear is made out of highly complicated sand. You like taking long walks in them. Makes life a beach. Sure, I guess. Doesn't do anything for or against, so let's...
I don't like sand. It's coarse,
Oh, it.
and it gets
football.
everywhere.
Yeah, so it's kind of like now we know where we've been, kind of thing.
Yeah, well... I can see that getting a little grating in the near future, so I'm just going to take those back off and we're going to get money off them.
All right,
So-
map.
So there's a botanical garden, a statue plaza, a fountain plaza, a lepidopterarium, lepidopteratorium, there we go, and a
The
science
hell
center.
is that?
We'll find out
Something you
eventually,
can't
I'm
send
sure.
Fast or slow.
If I
Yeah.
recall correctly, I believe that's a study of butterflies?
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh,
The door to the maintenance shed is locked. It's a cracked, drenched statue. It's a filth trench statue. It's a crud covered statue. It's an ordure splattered statue. It's a crap splattered statue. Nothing but the hustle and bustle of city life in that direction.
I think that's another leave state. Yes, it is.
Not for the streets, Alpha.
Before we talk to this... Yeah, before we talk to
Wait,
this...
is Alpha for the streets?
Part of the groundskeeper inspecting a clipboard with the panicked paralysis of someone who has so much work to do that they can't do any of it.
We'll talk to him later. Let's explore the rest of let's explore the rest of the joint first. You may have been correct. You may have been correct,
I called
Mongo.
it butterflies.
And this is going to be that's going to be another leave state.
Break open the rock.
True. There's a bench here so people can sit and stare at that rock over there. You found a rock. The world's least remarkable rock.
So because we chose...
You mean something to someone, somewhere.
So because we chose psychogeologist, we can check this out.
Hey!
I'm not regretting that choice now.
I feel like this, whatever you did here, you would get something because there's the rock. There's clear that plant you could have interacted with, and you got a butterfly house.
Yeah, my hypothesis is that there's a fairly equal number of things like the rocks and the plants and the insects about. And whichever you picked, they're the ones you get to interact with while the other ones just sit lonely. So it's probably roughly equal no matter which one you picked.
Now what we need to do is enter that rock into a snail race.
And destroy its self-esteem all over again?
No, it's going to win.
Right. Anyway...
It's okay, he can go at any time he's ready, but he'll win.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it feels better about itself now.
Oh, that's good.
Yay!
So the lepidarium is locked, the maintenance hatch is locked.
Hatch is locked. You can't go fishing.
Second game, we outplayed you. Unless, of course, it's locked explicitly because we didn't pick those.
There's no fishing. Since there's no water in the fountain, you assume it means no fishing for compliments. Good advice. A little sign, not picture, that says, please don't throw meat into the fountain. It gets real gross. Also good advice.
I wonder if we have to fill it up and then use our fishing rod to get some meat.
Maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
I must say I like this music, though.
This hobo is really going to town on that oboe. Hey, mister, can you spare a little meat?
A little.
Thank you kindly, mister.
Would you kindly?
I'll check that in a minute.
Jesus. I think we should go talk to the one guy now. Unless we have to talk to him.
We'll get there.
I think we ought to do the thing at the place. With the person, maybe.
Yeah, we'll get there in a
What
minute.
about the guy at that place? Over there.
There's nothing beyond the reach of science, and there's also nothing beyond the edge of the science center.
Let's see what's in here first.
This is going to be more educational if any of the gizmos were labeled.
Nothing here for us.
No thanks.
That's a holy butt plug.
Complementary dihydrogen monoxide. Do we know what that is, folks?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are lots of rocks in here, and you know the names of every single one of them.
Let's harvest.
More rocks!
Wow.
They're good.
Glowing green goo. Perhaps one day the world will be ready for the secret of it. This is a natural energizing compound. Nature speaks in mysterious ways, but not before it has had its coffee.
Fair.
It's like snow, but in flake form. Can you even imagine?
They're good.
A laboratory workbench.
What do you want to make?
What can we do?
Boost mysticality, add cold armor, or get max AP boosted.
We don't have anything that boosts our cold armor.
But we haven't needed cold armor.
Arguably, it might be best to just wait it out or use the mysticality.
I'm going to agree with waiting for the moment.
Yeah.
We'll remember this place and come back here. Check out the
is there ever going to be a point where we walk on our feet? Or, on our hands?
Maybe.
You don't trust that pendulum enough to get closer to it.
Check out this gigantic pendulum.
Ooh, a Tesla coil. An Edison coil.
Yeah.
Alright, that's genius. I love it.
Wait, hold on. Why is it called the Edison coil?
You know exactly why.
Because it looks nonsensical and stupid?
No,
You don't like Edison, do you?
Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hi there. Is something wrong?
Oh, sorry, Bill. I don't want to seem rude, but I'm much too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place by myself. There's been a million things to do.
Well, I could use a little extra pocket, mate. How about I help out?
That'd be great, except this new city regulations disallow hiring random part-timers. Since it's a municipal park, only official government contractors are allowed to work here.
There's a law against side quests? Why?
Just to be a thorn in my side as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything.
You got kind of a cagey look on your face when you said that.
Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous, but that isn't even half. And I submitted a request for help weeks ago and still haven't heard anything back.
Well, you're in luck. I just happen to be an official government contractor.
That'd be terrific, but I am going to need some proof of that.
So, if we have 2 muscle, 4 mysticality, or 3 moxie, we can pull some kind of show on him. Since we have the 4 mysticality.
Mysticality him.
Yes, we can.
Ironically, we have the most difficult one.
Mm-hmm.
Raise your hand in front of the groundskeeper's face.
You believe that I am an official government contractor.
Oh, you do have the official government contractor wave down pat. That's good enough for me.
Excellent.
These are not the papers you are looking for.
A long time ago on a boardwalk far, far away. So we get 5 XP. Great. What do you need me to do?
Well, it depends. What kind of contractor are you?
Well, we're all of these things. Let's take them up one by one and see what they're about. I'm a landscaper.
Perfect. Our carnivorous plant exhibition in the Botanical Gardens has gone out of control.
Huh. When you say out of control...
As in, this is less a job for pruning shears and more for a baseball bat with nails in it. Groundskeeper unlocks the maintenance shed behind it. Can't promise there's anything you'll need in here, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy.
Well, I'll get right in on that. I'm an exterminator.
Oh, great. We've got some real trouble with our Lepidoptera. Yeah.
Lepidopteratorium, yes. And
Yeah,
Mongo was right. It is a butterfly zoo. Your,
Butterfly zoo. A bunch of horrible monsters got in, and I'm afraid they're going to hurt the butterflies. Some of them are rare and expensive.
can you describe these monsters?
Nope. I very deliberately did not get a close look at them.
This sounds awful, but alright. Alright, we'll read out the rest of these and then we'll wrap it up for the evening. I'm a plumber.
Well, that's plumb convenient.
Ha ha.
Our fountain stopped running because it requires a real specific water pressure, and the pressure we get in from the municipal water supply has gotten unreliable lately. So I need someone to go down and adjust it. I'll unlock the manhole cover for you.
Okay, sounds easy enough. I'm a security guard.
A security guard? That's awful humble for a police officer.
What?
I mean, since the municipal police force was entirely replaced with contractors, you might as well call yourself a cop, right? All the rest of them do. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's a hobo that's been hanging out by the park fountain. I'd like you to move him along.
Is he causing trouble?
No, not as such. Everyone likes him. But busking in the park is against city ordinance, and rules are rules, you know?
Well, alright. I'm a statue polisher, I guess.
Oh, thank God. I sure wasn't looking forward to doing that job. I think the birds must be eating leftovers from the old Snackle Cakes factory. It's horrible. Here's a rag.
Great.
Click on your,
Hold on.
How are those jobs I gave you going?
Coming along.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you're done and I'll pay you.
Sure thing. Click on what, Skull?
click on your chalkboard. Does that literally tell you everything you have to do now? Yeah, blue side quest.
Yeah, it gives us our main, and then the side quests all list out right
there
here.
There we go.
That is so cool. Something we didn't have before.
That is cool.
Oh. Oh yes, this. So we gotta go, we gotta use those grenades in combat.
You know, maybe we should have tested them at the against the mobsters.
We could go back and do that.
We could, but we still got to get our asses kicked, and it seems like there's some fighting potentially to go on here. Actually,
Let's kill some plants.
Actually, one last quick thing before we wrap this up. Oh.
Oh.
Set.
You encounter a hobo who is sauntering down the sidewalk with a bundle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Well, hey there, fella. Aren't you Alpha? I'm Roy Nicholson.
Hi. How'd you know my name?
Oh, we hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, words gets around.
Well, that's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance.
Why don't you come visit our camp? We'd be glad to have you.
Where is it?
Well, you just head down 12th Street till you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be, and then you take, this will be simpler if I just mark it on your map for you.
Yeah, please.
He takes out a pencil stub and marks a little cluster of boxes on the map. Come on by any old time.
Sure. Adieu. And we got the hobo camp.
We're making an alliance with the hobos.
Yep. We'll be sure to check that out in a bit, but first, there's a
Sherlock's Homeless Network.
There's a new date for us to check out at the Watchful Eye.
Yes, there is.
I do not remember what the date was, so let's just shoot through.
22.
Something tells me it was then.
November 13th, 1922. And there's what our boost looks like. This morning, a new sculpture was revealed in Goldthwaite Park, donated by Ocean City Comptroller Margaret. The sculpture, which consists of 5 jagged, pointed rocks arranged in a rough circle on a small concrete plinth, has been variously described as avant-garde, thrillingly pointy, and fine, I guess. Wait, are you writing this down? Hi, Mom! By interested onlookers. Alright, excellent. Only because I figure maybe that'll help us at some point. We are at 30, and again, our first choice is not until 40.
Another 10.
Right. So, that...
I argue math, I are good.
Unless you feel like boosting your muscle for some reason.
As of right now, that doesn't seem like a great thing to do at the moment. We're playing on mysticality here. Eventually, I'm sure.
We are the Curd Wizard.
Eventually, I'm sure, but not right now.
The cheese lock, as it were.
Alright, let's... I want to see if those sandals get us anything over here. Hi.
Hello. How's the grenade project coming?
I'm still working on it.
Find any fine historical memorabilia?
Yeah.
You're not an office worker, are you? Or sorry, a postal worker.
Alright, nothing new here. These might have combat uses. 10 is better than none.
We have 13.
That's as good as we're gonna do for the moment. All
Wow,
right.
you can buy the sandals back for 30.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
no good. There's no good reason to do that.
I know,
Alright.
it's just...
Standard RPG merchant.
All right, back to.
Excuse me there, my good chap. Don't you have a match on your person?
I'm afraid not.
Well, that just won't do. What if you'd have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine.
A reliable, if expendable, source of a very small amount of fire.
The man tips his hat to you and scurries off before you can thank him.
What a strange.
we got a match.
Guys, let's go find an abandoned building.
There are plenty of them back on Plunkett Street.
Let's warm ourselves up on this cold evening.
Yeah, sure. I'll strike it between my butt cheeks and light myself up that way.
I mean, are your cheeks not sandpaper enough?
No, but my ass has been alit, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
we should finish up this-
Actually, better idea as we depart from this session, just for you, Mongo. Why don't you strike the match between your butt cheeks and then sound with it? And with that, I think we better go.
Good call.
Same bat time, same bat place next week for more Shadows over Loathing. For all of us motherfuckers here, we'll be seeing ya. Good night.
As I use the two-way sounding rod.
And that